We all know that there's a mitzvah of simcha on Succos. In order to have this mitzvah and to do this mitzvah, we need to know what simcha is, and we're going to explain what it really is and what it really isn't. So the Gaon HaKadosh, Reb Chaim Vital, writes that the simcha of the mitzvah is the ikar v'ashayrish b'chol ha-mitzvahs. The source and the main focal point of doing the mitzvah is the simcha. It's not just that, like, you have a cake and then you sprinkle some confectionery sugar on top, you have a topping. It's not like, oh, you're doing mitzvahs and now if you do it happy, it's a little bit better. That's really the shayrish of the mitzvah, is to serve Hashem out of joy. Like it says that the reason the Teichacha came is because we did not serve Hashem out of joy. So you see how important that serving Hashem is, that it has to be done out of joy, and that's not just an extra thing. You wouldn't say that you got the Teichacha because of a little minor addition to the act. It has to be the focus. But listen to this. Sefer Avodas HaKodesh from the Koshnetz Magid. It says, Ikar schar ha-mitzvah hu al simcha shel mitzvah. Did you know that? The main schar that you get is for the simcha of the mitzvah, yoyser me'asher al etzem kiyum ha-mitzvah. Even more than the actual kiyum ha-mitzvah. So imagine if they get paid $100,000 for doing a mitzvah. That means the simcha, the payment, the reward for the simcha is going to be more than the 100,000. You get more schar for the simcha of doing the mitzvah than from the actual kiyum ha-mitzvah. Unbelievable. So then the question is, why madua dafka b'mitzvah zu namar v'samachtem l'fnei Hashem l'keichem? Why dafka by Sukkos? Does it say dafka the mitzvah of simcha? Because every mitzvah you have to do with simcha, and every mitzvah that you do, the simcha is the extra and the most important ikar. It's the ikar of the mitzvah. So why dafka over here does the Torah say, does Hashem say, this mitzvah I want you to do b'simcha? Gam yesh l'spoinim be'etzim inyan chag ha-Sukkos, shenikar zman simchaseinu, v'hu mekar ha-simcha l'chol hashana, yeser ha-kol ha-mayadim, af shegam bohem yesh mitzvahs v'yisar sameach, u'ma yichudai. Also we need to understand, every yontif there's a mitzvah of simcha. So why is this called zman simchaseinu, the time of simcha? How is it more a time of simcha than any other yontif that you're supposed to be b'simcha? And when we understand this, we're going to really understand what Sukkos is really all about. And he says over here that it is called Zman Simchaseinu v'Mekoyer HaSimcha L'chol Hashana. One of the things that everybody is searching for is simcha, joy. And the Mekor for the whole year comes from Sukkah. Now how can it possibly come from sitting in a hut? Where does simcha come from in this yontif? And that's what we're going to learn about. By understanding that, we're going to not only have the mitzvah of Sukkah, but hopefully we're going to increase the root of the simcha, that we should have a better year full of happiness. A year that we can feel more joy in our lives. It's very precious. So now we understand, really, Sukkah should have been, when we were in the Sukkah after Yetzias Mitzrayim, it should have been in Nisan, in Iyar. Why is it now? We brought it in here because we need it. If we would go straight for Yom Kippur, straight into the darkness of the world, it would be really tough. So Hashem is giving us the opportunity to go into this matzav, surround ourselves with mitzvahs, raise our machshavos and our ivarim and our heart, our desires, our chukkas, and everything to Hashem. That's why Sukkos comes now. Now we're going to understand how it's Zman Simchaseinu.